Hello, it's Lucas Hammonds. Livestream, I'm going to talk about some things. One thing, well, a few things might be incredible for people, but that's just me talking. My views. Um, I've been watching the news, especially the last time about the protests, and from what I've seen, they're not protests; they're riots. Um, in my view, those protesters should be dealt with the same way I deal with a cockroach that gets into my apartment. No negotiation, I just kill it. I do the same thing with spiders too. I don't negotiate, I just kill it. I like to see those protesters go up against a fully armed Marine division. It wouldn't be pretty. You'd be separating the wheat from the chaff. Well, they support terrorism, they support Hamas or Hezbollah or any other terrorist group. No negotiation needed. Just I don't care if it takes flamethrowers, saws, squad automatic weapons, minigun, whatever. Just don't even negotiate with those bastards. Just because they are terrorists. They I've seen them threaten Jews. They destroy school property. They've taken over school property on one of the campuses. Just no good. Like I said, no negotiation. Just go in there, let loose, because they are cockroaches. And like I said, when a cockroach gets in my apartment, I don't negotiate. I just kill it. I had a brain tumor in my brain that could kill me. But I hadn't gotten out. I wouldn't negotiate. I wanted that thing out because if it wasn't out, it would have killed me. And I'm scared for this nation because our president, in quotes, president, um, is a invertebrate, doesn't have a spine, and is controlled by the right wing of his party. Now I understand there are good people and bad people on college campuses. I understand that. But the bad ones, they shut up those encampments up. It would have been a lot better for the troops that come in to take all those people out. No, yeah, no negotiation. Just shoot them. Just shoot them. Like I said, they're cockroaches. They support terrorists. Nope, just into that. Just kill them. Period. Hamas killed babies, they rape women, they do all horrible acts. I have no sympathy for them or their supporters at all. At all. They're cockroaches, they're brain tumors. no sympathy. Now, this other topic um, will be a little controversial, but um, I'll explain. Oh, no, control. Mm, um, Oh, and also, I'm not mad about this. I'm not mad about this. I'm just frustrated because our country is going to hell in a handbasket because of our spineless, inverted leadership, and I'm sick of it. I fear for the way our civilization around the world is like. I want our civilization to become a type one planetary civilization that's peaceful. But basically, a good example would be Star Trek, the Federation of Planets, United Earth, and Star Trek. Well, in all Star Trek series, um, but to get to that level of peace before Christ comes back, I don't think it's possible unless it would have to be drugs put in the water that everyone, government or not, would drink, and the drugs, um, nobody would even know about it. So, um, this next thing, some people might seem controversial, but I'm gonna find something. Um, ah, um, Israel is an apartheid. Israel is an apartheid state, just like South Africa was. And here's proof. I don't care what people say. I'll show again. Sorry, I'm trying to get this wrong. My camera can see it. Yep. Israel is an apartheid state, and the the newspaper that wrote this is Haaretz, 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 um, and that's a Israeli newspaper. And Also, from what I've seen on the news about Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, who his own people, some of them don't even like him, and well, from what I've heard, he's part of the faction suit, the coalition that supports him are really they're really ultra religious and believe in the whole end time their version of the end times prophecy. So that's to me that's dangerous. That's like a guy messing around with a nuke and doesn't even know what to do, and suddenly he flips a switch, oh, it's on flip again, and then stupid, stupid. Um, and then um, watching something on the news about the protests, really riots from what I've seen. Um, coming down, getting that Park Place vibes, and man, it's like forget about that. He doesn't hunt. I don't think he understands how my memory works. When something sticks in my brain, it's there for life, pretty much. And I really don't want to forget about my time in Park Place because that informs my decision making how I deal with people, especially people that are really buttholes, really big assholes. Um, so I really don't forget that because I said this in one of my videos. If I ever have kids, I do not want them ending up like Dylan did Park Place. That just a mess. I could have controlled it, but I didn't. I didn't do it. I was just scared of the staff when I shouldn't have been. Should put my foot down. So I'm not dealing with this. I know I was raised. I know my parents got me under control. I will do that. No one else. If no one else steps up and lays down the law, then okay, then I have to. Which is what needs to be done um, in our nation and around the world. Because it's from what I've seen on the news, it's falling apart, or has the potential of falling apart if this stuff across campuses spreads. And then Hamas, Hezbollah, they need to be wiped out. I don't care what's done to them, how it's done. They need to be gone. They Hamas, Hezbollah, and all the other church groups and their supporters, they are a cancer on this planet. They are something that's holding us back from being a type 1 planetary civilization, which I hope we get to. I will eventually do my part to help out, get there to a type 1 civilization, but we're not there yet. We've got some problems. We got to wipe out some governments, some dictators. If they can't be negotiated with, then just okay. Try to negotiate. Can't just take them out. I don't care if that's revolution or war, but some dictators need to be off. If they can't be negotiated with, just kill them. Weed from the chaff. and they're down with chaff that's killed, I forget, millions of people. People would say, we negotiated with Stalin. Yes, sure, that's true. He was an ally during World War II, and then after World War II, he became an enemy. So when Stalin got the nuclear weapons, they should have been offed the day of. As soon as the U.S. found about the Soviet Union now has nuclear weapons, Stalin should have been offed. And then they put Nikita Khrushchev in power and kept him in power because from what I've heard, he was a moderate. Um, so I just, like I said before, I fear for the state of the world and where we're headed. Um, it's not acceptable to me. I want us to see us advance and get through all the stuff we're going through now because we're a bunch of babies. Basically, we're a bunch of babies fighting over or a bunch of little kids fighting over the playground. Stupid, stupid. Um, our civilization has a lot of growing up to do, and that's for sure. Well, or civilization could destroy itself, and I don't want that. So I'm not really mad. This video, I'm just really frustrated where we could be heading. Now, I will keep trying to be positive, but in the back of my mind, I'm always be thinking about this stuff because that's the way my brain works. And if I'm reminded about this stuff again, I'm reminded about it. Now, will I be frustrated about it? Yes. Will it affect my day? Yes, but not too where I'm too angry about it because I've kind of become numb to it in a way. I mean, it's like when I fall down. After a while, I fall down the first time. Yeah, it hurt. Second time, oh yeah, it hurts. I mean, it still hurts. Don't get me wrong, but it's just part of my life. Kind of used to it. Um, well, like I said, our civilization has a lot of growing up to do, and hopefully one day soon, I hope to help out in the best way I know how to make sure we advance to a type 1 civilization, then type 2, then type 3. Type 1 is planetary, type 2 is uh, colonize the solar system, and we have it. Okay, type 1 is our entire planet. We harvest the energy. So solar, geothermal, wind power. I mean, I already produced enough wind power to probably power my apartment. um, okay, so solar, wind, geothermal, tidal, current power, river, like um, underwater turbines that would work for tidal power and stuff. Um, wave energy as well. Um, I heard about one project that's planning on launching solar panels into space and then beaming the energy back to Earth. Yeah, awesome. But like I said, we have problems, but I'm I'm trying to stay positive. Now, my dad said that this stuff will watching this bad stuff will affect your day. Yeah, yes and no, Dad. It reminded me that our still has problems we need to work through, and we're basically right now in the stage of our development. We're little kids fighting over the playground. We haven't really matured, and I hope we can. Now, type 2 civilization is inner system, um, where they have a Dyson sphere. I've heard of a Dyson sphere or Dyson swarm. It's a sphere around the sun that harvests energy. Um, and then, oh, as far as interplanetary, Elon Musk and other um, um, Elon Musk with his SpaceX company is trying to help us make us interplanetary, just in case something happens, a nuclear war, an asteroid strike. Yeah, I I kind of agree with him on that. I just hope we can get at least some people off planet before we unfortunately might destroy ourselves because we're like again as I'm saying we're little kids fighting in the playground, fighting over who gets the best toy when there's a lot of toys, but we're still fighting over one single toy when there's many toys we've been playing with. It's just it's crazy. It's crazy. Um, but that's where we're at now. As far as power, planetary power, we are. I think Carl Sagan said we're at a 0.7. We're not at a type 1 yet, because Taiwan also has a world government. Um, so think of the um, United Earth government of Halo, or um, uh, I think it's the UN and Star Trek, or I know it's definitely UN in uh, gosh, what's the Expanse? Yeah, the Expanse. Yeah. I want to see. I want to see a day when our weapons are not pointed at um, nation. It's pointed outward against threats that are around Earth. We have defense stations in orbit, but then there's peace throughout the world. So all our weapons are focused externally, not internally on the planet. So we, we've got a lot of growing to get to that point. But I hope I hope to help out someday with that. That's actually part of the reason I would become an entrepreneur and have my own businesses. Because there's, like I said, there's a lot of problems in this world, and I want to help fix them when I get my business established up to a certain point to where I can project uh, power globally and help out that way and help alleviate the problems we're facing right now. Oh, and one thing, Alexa, how tall is the Burj Khalifa?
The Burj Khalifa is 2,720 feet tall.
Alexa, how tall is the Burj Khalifa?
The Burj Khalifa is 2,720 feet tall.
Okay. Um, I don't know if you've heard that twice, but the Burj Khalifa is 2,720 feet tall. Let me say that again. 2,720 feet tall. Now, I'm thinking, okay, now, I'm not sure what the soil is like in Israel, but if they could, okay, build the Burj Khalifa, build it up, and build it down, and then or build multiples of those. Where I've heard of something called Mile High Tower. It was compact concept in the 50s of building a Mile High Tower with nuclear powered elevators. Um, I forget who designed it. I have to look it up. But this whole Palestinian-Israeli conflict, to me, it's beyond stupid. Um, People have been fighting for over 2,000 years and still haven't come to agreement. When if you just sit back and think, okay, we've got the technology to build skyscrapers, so let's just build a whole bunch of skyscrapers and have living areas for people and stuff, and gardens and all that. I mean, it's possible. There's these years that I don't think the leaders have used their brains. I mean, I heard the Israelis have tried to do peace talks, but the um, Palestinian, their government, which is Hamas, I've heard it's Hamas, don't want it. Well, what needs to be done is the Palestinian government, not the people, the government, which is Hamas, take those guys out. All take Hezbollah out and the other terrorist organization that's there in Israel. They need to be taken out and install people in those governments in Lebanon and um, the the West Bank cause that they can actually negotiate with Israel. And then if there needs to be outside help from like the U.S., UK, or a NATO or non-NATO alliance nation that's friends with the U.S., just come in like Japan or South Korea, have them come in, but we shouldn't negotiate with Hamas or Hezbollah. They need to be, they need to be taken out. They are a cancer. They are a brain tumor. Um, they're no different than the dictator around the world. Any dictator. Now, actually, I'm going to retract my statement a little bit. Now, could they be negotiated with? Maybe parts of their um, there's maybe a faction or two that you might be able to negotiate with fairly, but um, I would either way I would do it at gunpoint and say, okay, you want to negotiate with us? that's fine, but we don't trust you, so we're keeping our guns raised while we negotiate because we know your tactics and we're not going to put up with it. If you betray us, we will turn you into worm food, period. And that's how if there's negotiations between Israel and the terrorist groups around them, that's how it should be done. And then at gunpoint, where the Israelis are protecting themselves and they're ready to fight if need be. It's kind of shame that this conflict has been going on for thousands of years, since biblical times, and no one has found a solution. So, and I've heard people say, "Oh, but everything will be better when Jesus comes back." Yes, but we also have brains, the most powerful supercomputer in the world. That our most powerful supercomputer right now doesn't even match. And people say there's no God. Yeah, right. Bunch of fools that think there's no God. And yet, he is the most powerful supercomputer that's between your ear to say that. Crazy. Well, I'm going to end this here. I can't believe I've been ranting for almost 33 minutes. 33 minutes. So I'm going to end this here and hope everyone's having a good day. Please stay safe. Bye.